What's going on? Dustin Gray here, episode number 8 of my Be a GM mode with the Chicago Blackhawks. Just showing you right here, I trade Mayer, or whatever his name is, for a 4th round pick. Here's some stats going into this game, and going to take on the Devils in this, I believe, 3rd game of the 3rd month of the season. So moving on right now after this intro, we're going to take a look at those goaltenders and compare their stats. There's Brodeur, 11 wins, 2.06, and a 92.5 percentage. And then my goalie, Crawford, 10 wins, 2.52, and a 92 their save percentage. So right now, going to move on to the first period. They're going to be in my zone. This is a weird little play with the computer AI there. They're going to get the rebound, put the goal in the back of the net, go up 1-0 here in the first period. And just kind of a weird goal. And just dancing in my zone there. There's Zubris with his 9th goal on the season. You can see the computer there just kind of dancing there, and then he shoots it, and then they get the rebound. So, going to go down early in this game, and yep, so nothing much I could do about that. So, moving onward right now, later in the first period, here's Jonathan Toews. Going to go to his right, pass it across to Sharp, and going to tie that game at 1 here in the first period. And even a short-handed goal right there as they were on the power play. That's Sharp's 7th goal on the season, and short-handed as well that goal was. So 5-hole, and you know I love that 5-hole, that being my my choice of shooting a lot of the time. So moving on right now, here in the first period, later in it, and I'm going to do some passing around, and somehow I'm going to just be able to skate right in here and shoot it. And Kessel's actually going to get credit for the goal right there, and it's going to bounce off him into the net. And let's see that again, as I believe it hits his arm or something like that. That's Kessel's 12th. Kane was the one who actually shot it, but Kessel just right positioning, and it just kind of deflects off him. You'll see it right here in this replay as he's standing right there, and then bink, just right in the back of the net. So Kane would have actually missed it, so good positioning on Kessel. There's the stats after the first period, 2-1. Here I am in their zone, and I'm going to be skating in, and then somehow I'm just going to put that in the back of the net and going 5-hole again and just shoving it in there. 3-1 the score over New Jersey in the second period. That's Kessel's 13th goal on the season, even strength goal, and he's just finding ways to put it in the net no matter what. So just loving having him on the team, and he's really benefiting me, to say the least. So 3-1 right now. There's the stats after 2 periods, and we're going to move on into the third period. They're going to get some crazy rebounds there, and then they're going to put it in the back of the net. 3-2 there in the third period. Only 15 seconds into the third there, so they're going to score quickly. They were on a power play, and that's Kovalchuk with his 12th goal on the season, and a nice little rebound goal. I'll give them that, as I get those as well, so you know how that goes. So, but yep, 3-2 the score right now, and later in the third period, here's Jonathan Toews stealing the pass and shooting it in the net, 4-2, and that's a nice little play by him. That's an unassisted goal, as he just took the puck away there against the boards, and that's his 6th goal on the season, and he just took it right there and just shot it, put it in the back of the net with a slap shot. So I was actually really happy on that play, because normally you don't really take it away from the computer or the other opposing team like that. So later in the third period, they're going to put it in 4-3 there. And yep, I tried going for the stick check or the poke check or whatever you want to call it with my defender, and Ponikarovsky with his 4th goal on the season. And yeah, you can see me doing it, but I was a little too far in front, just out of positioning there, and puts it in the back of the net. So 4-3 right now the score. And later in the third period, you guessed it, they're going to score and tie it up. And it seems to be a trend with my team. I just cannot hold leads. I score enough goals, and they were on a power play there, or right there. So Kovalchuk with his 13th on the power play goal. And I just cannot seem to hold the leads here when I need to. And, yep, Crawford, there's not much else I could say about him that I haven't already said before, so we'll just move on right now. There's the stats after 3 periods. Now we're going to go into overtime right off of the face-off, and this one made a smile on my face after I did it. Here's Kessel, and he's going to cut in, slap shot back of the net, and going to win it right off of the bat. So 5-4 the final score. I was happy I got to get the W there, and especially right off the beginning of overtime. So there's the final stats. Actually, here's the 3 stars. I went to that first for some odd reason this time. And then we're going to take a look at the stats after this game. And there was only 1 extra shot because that was off of the face-off. Here I signed 2 free agent right wings. I think they're 3 stars, so they're not going to be anything great. Just some depth because I got rid of those minor league prospects that were like 2.5 stars for those draft picks. So I decided just to go and bolster my lineup and get some more right wings there. There's the stats and injuries and all that fun stuff for you. Moving on into this game, we're going to be taking on St. Louis, a rivalry here. And here's Halleck with 10 wins, 2.46, and a 91.9 percentage. Crawford, 11 wins, 2.58, and an 8.99. As you could tell, it went down a little bit after that last game. There's the stats after the first period. Not much happening this time around. And there's the stats after 2. This game, defensive game, so it was actually kind of nice to have one of these after that last game being so score-ridden or whatever you want to call it. Here off of the face-off, going to cut in here, pass it across. That's Letty. Going to shoot that far side, I believe. 1-0, we're going to go up over St. Louis here in the third period. And it's nice to go up here in the third because I kind of thought that the momentum was going the computer's way or St. Louis's way. That's Letty's 4th goal on the season on a power play goal. And I was kind of doing this all game, just cutting back and waiting for people to come in the middle and passing. And the goalie for their team was just making a lot of good saves. There you can even see he deflects it, and it just happened to go in the net. Right now we're going to score again, and that's just going to be the icing on the cake there. And they're actually going to review it as well. This goal will stand, though. I don't even know why they actually were reviewing it. I think maybe they thought it went off a skate, but that is not the case. It trickles through the 5-hole there off of the deflection. And here's the referee with the call saying, yes, that's a goal. And I'm going to go up 2-0. That's Bolin on his 8th goal. Another power play goal. And before this game, my power play wasn't good. So there's the stats, 3 stars. If you like my content, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.